So what's going on, guys? Here in front of me is the crude oil chart market, and we are currently forming a very bearish candlestick here. We dropped all the way from 79.70 to, well, at the moment 75, so almost $5 this week. So we are likely here retesting this, well, would previously acted as a resistance line area here, the 74, 75 ish. So if we were to break these highs, the next support line here that we could target would be around 72, so 72 to 73, somewhere around here. And then the next one at around 68 to 69, which would be this support line here. So for now the trend looks bearish, which means if we break these first levels of support, we are going to retest the second ones. Now what I want to talk about, or rather show, is that crude oil usually tends to trade within kind of a wedge specific range form pattern. Here, since we were above the 100 levels, the range was between 75 to 115, so roughly $40, which is usually not what happens with crude oil. But if we here go down to these areas here, where we also had a kind of wedge pattern, or whatever you want to call it, channel up and down, kind of a consolidation pattern. Doesn't really matter at this point, but the lowest level here was at around 40 and the highest one at around 55, so roughly $15. And then we had a breakout, and what happens after the breakout is that again we see another kind of channel where we go back up and down, and here again the lowest level was roughly 60 and the highest one was, well, roughly 75, so again $15. And this happened here kind of as well, where the lowest level was at around 50 and the highest one at around 65. So the same pattern, and it looks like this is what will happen or is happening now. So the lowest point here was at around 60, and now, well, we broke a little bit above the 75 area, so we are actually kind of a little bit having a little bit of a bigger range than usually, which could lead to a breakout here and that we go higher, since specifically Russia kind of has, well, as always, power when it comes to delivering oil, and UK, for example, has a really high demand for oil at the moment, and other countries in Europe as well, and they are always forced to wait what Russia is going to do, or what they want to do actually with their oil. So at the moment, the demand from a lot of countries is much higher than the supply, which could actually force crude oil to rise to maybe even 100, or at least break above the 80 resistance levels, which is here, this area where we a couple of times had a resistance and support line or level, whatever. This is this here, so we could actually break out and then target, well, 90 and above once we break these 80 levels that we are at right now. So the question rather is, will we break out straight away, or wrong direction? So will we break out straight away, or will we actually continue within this